Okay, hello everybody, can you hear me now? Okay, sorry for the trouble. Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. We are here with a very special presentation of the 6-0 bye race between IBKarma, Iron Gamer, and DukeFireBird. There are 14 runners who made the brackets, and so 2 of them are going to get a bye in the first round. So our 3 runners that finished 6-0 are going to fight it out for those 2 bye spots. The mode here is AD keys. And please bear with us, I am BlueLink, doing the restream for the first time, also commentating by myself, and our superstar tracker, Daruk, is going to try to track all 3 of the runners at the same time. So special thanks to him for making this even remotely possible. And we hope everybody is ready for an excellent race. And please let me know if the audio is good, the runner audio and all that. Alright, so far all 3 runners are in Kakariko Village doing the fairly standard collection of all the items. Looks like we found a pod small somewhere, but not much else of note. Oh yeah, a sword, of course, there was a sword in the woods. There is the Turtle Rock Big Key, we do need that. And there's a second sword nice and early in the well. And a hammer, okay. And our second bottle with a bee. Unfortunately, looks like neither of those bees were sellable. We're a little short of bottle vendor money, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And by the way, we are listening to the 8-bit big band MSU from IBKarma, one of the best in my opinion. And DukeFireBird has acquired enough money now. IBKarma taking a second trip through the well just for 10 more rupees. And the sick kids got flippers. Okay, nice red boomerang from the bottle vendor. That's not useless. Iron Gamer sees 20 rupees on the library, but decides it's not worth the time. He'll get rupees. He'll be able to come back, you know, anytime for that boomerang. Alright, we have Iron Gamer heading to the castle. DukeFireBird going to check the race game blind. It's just going to be 10 arrows for him. And we've got Ether from Uncle. We might need that. Looks like Karma is also going for the 10 arrows. Alright, we've got some divergence here. DukeFireBird going to South Shore. Oh, okay, we have a soggy book in the puddle. Okay, another pod small in the castle. Looks like IBKarma is also going to the castle, coming from Uncle there. Sword beams make Mini Moldorm Cave much easier. Especially given our other choice would be hammer or bombs. And Cane of Samaria. DukeFireBird getting a little close to accidentally no, that's Iron Gamer, pardon me. So just goes for the safe pot strat, gets some bombs to facilitate that death warp. And Iron Gamer gonna go for the first check of Castle Tower. And here's Ice Rod Cave from DukeFireBird. Alright, that's a bunch of compasses, nothing terribly useful. Lake Hylia Island is just a map. And Iron Gamer's gonna go back for Dark Cross here. Meanwhile, we have the Camper from DukeFireBird. 300 rupees. Not quite Zora money, but it gets us part of the way there. Ooh, nice mushroom there at Waterfall Ferry. I didn't see if Iron Gamer actually got the chest. 20 rupees. No, he must have. He was at 100 before that. Alright, so Karma and Iron Gamer going for South Shore now. Meanwhile, DukeFireBird is gonna... Is he gonna... No, he can't do a hula hand with this equipment. He's gonna go deliver the mushroom. That makes sense. Half magic. He is gonna save Scum the Mushroom. We do have Samaria, so he can fake powder, and if he really wants, he can just come back for that half magic anytime, really. We're getting a double B strat from Iron Gamer. I love this. Look at them. Wow. They didn't even finish the job. But that was impressive. I'm so happy to see bees get used to good effect. Alright. The other two runners collecting their Cane of Samaria. DukeFireBird, already having empty magic, is just going to go fake powder right now. We are starting to run out of things to do. We can dip Eastern, and with that book we can dip Desert. Just 20 rupees there from the bat. Okay, DukeFireBird's gonna go right back for that half magic. Meanwhile, Karma and Iron Gamer about in sync here. Alright, so everybody got their 300 from the camper, but that's still not enough for Zora money. Yes, chat, this is AD keys with starting boots. Okay, so, DukeFireBird to the castle now cleaning up. Iron Gamer's gonna be the first to go over to Desert. And Waterfall Fairy giving out free blue potions. That's, useful. Okay, 100 rupees from Agina. That is Zora money now, which of course is in logic with those slippers. Chat, yes, Iron Gamer did check Castle Tower. I believe Karma did not. It was just a compass. I mean, it is a particularly nasty check that you could forget about, and it could have something important. Okay, Karma gonna go turn in the mushroom. Meanwhile, Iron Gamer finding more money. Zora is very much still on the table here. Nice lamp. If we had a glove and a desert big key, never mind, okay. We're just gonna take that lamp. That does put one more check in Eastern in logic now. Alright, Karma is rushing over to Eastern. Alright, Saha, we have Green Pendant and Meyer. That's our third pod small. And the Meyer Big, we need that as well. Alright, Iron Gamer is the first into Eastern, followed shortly behind by Karma. And DukeFireBird is going to go check out Castle Tower. The big key for Eastern. Are we going to find a bow in here as well? Maybe even a vanilla bow? Because we really are running out of things. We do have a Master Sword and a lamp, but we're missing 2 Castle Tower small keys for Aga access. There's the Swamp Small, we need that. A mirror! So if we get a glove, that would let us go up the mountain and do quite a bit there. Hera, Eastern Death Mountain. Now with that lamp, the Eastern Big Key chest is in logic, but Iron Gamer's the only one who knows that. Iron Gamer's early route's been the most efficient, it seems. He hasn't been to the Zora area, but he's also the only one with Zora money now. And he has been to Desert to get that lamp. So he's ahead on checks, minus the Zora area. And there's our 3rd bottle with another B. So it's gotta be Zora. Right? There's nothing left. Alright, what are we gonna find here? Oh, it looks like that 3rd bottle was actually a good bee. Iron Gamer dancing with the bee there, getting a 2nd blue potion, and off he goes. Karma gonna find his lamp here. Alright, Zora, are you gonna make this easy, or is it gonna be roundabout? It's a glove! Up the mountain we go. Well, it is certainly nice of the seed to have given us 700 rupees in sword packs. And I can't believe I didn't comment on the appropriateness of the lamp just sitting on top of the torch. Oh, and I said up the mountain, but we've got 3 checks in the back of Escape first. TR small, Burna, and Heart Container. We're only up to 5 hearts. I suppose these are all nice things to have, but the mountain is going to be the answer now, it looks like. And DukeFireBird on his way to Desert as well. Alright, Karma heading back to Zora for his glove. So Iron Gamer saved a little time not double dipping the Zora area. And that lead is showing a little bit here. He's already on the mountain. Oh, a tempered sword. Alright, so Iron Gamer picking up a sword, Karma getting a glove, and DukeFireBird getting a lamp all around at the same time. And we get to check Ether Tablet as well. We know it's not going to be Ether. Oh, it's Bombos with at the O. Alright, here's Hera. We don't have a hookshot or a big key. But the second check here... Oh, look, more money. And finally, DukeFireBird has got his glove, while Karma is heading up the mountain. Small key on floating island. Okay, good information to note. So I know we are looking for our Moon Pearl, but if we found both Castle Tower Smalls here, that would actually save us a bit of a headache later in the seed. As absurd as it would be. Alright, 7 checks in Paradox Cave, and this is the last of what we've got on the mountain, so something needs to be here. Pod 4, okay. So when we get Dark World access, we might be inclined to go to Pod pretty early. Big key to GT. Okay, we need that. There's our Moon Pearl, alright. Another Turtle Rock Small, and a GT Small. Okay. Alright, where are we going to start? Iron Gamer's going to start from Hype Cave, it looks like. Perfectly reasonable thing to do. Okay, Hype Cave. Not an exciting start. The Thieves Small. Like, it's a 1 out of 10. That might come in handy. Oh look, a vanilla shovel that we can use right away. Vanilla flute, anyone? Nope. Alright, dig game here, the last check on this route for Iron Gamer. Karma is about to get his Moon Pearl, and Iron Gamer found the Swamp Big. So when we get a hook shot, we can full clear that. Alright, Iron Gamer gonna just continue on to Village of Outcasts here. Oh, and finally get that boomerang off the bottle vendor. Looks like Karma is gonna start with Hype Cave as well. Alright, Iron Gamer gonna go to Skullwoods first. And DukeFireBird gonna get the Moon Pearl here. That's all the runners with their Moon Pearls. Oh, there's a bow in Skullwoods. So it looks like Karma's going Pyramid, maybe Catfish, or into Pod, but not having that bow... Well, it's not the worst. We don't have the Pod Big Key yet. Oh look, there's our hookshot! Well, you always like to see some divergence, especially when we've got 3 runners. There's the Hera Small in Skullwoods. Karma did not check the first check of Castle Towers, so he's going to mirror and do that here. And with the Skullwoods key situation, Iron Gamer's going to have to drop in here. Blue Nail, that's nice. Swamp and Hera are the 5/6s today. Okay, DukeFireBird continuing west as well. Karma's just gonna go up to Catfish here. I guess clean up this route. Or, oh no, using the hookshot, we can get over here to Graveyard Ledge and King's Tomb. Meanwhile, Iron Gamer going to make another lap, this time for Village of Outcasts. Looks like Iron Gamer's going to clean up North Dark World first. Okay, DukeFireBird getting the Skullwood or the Swamp Big. I completely missed what was on Bumper Ledge. And DukeFireBird continuing with the same route that Iron Gamer did. So he will end up with that bow if he goes to Skullwoods. And Karma is finishing off this route with Catfish. Particularly in ATKs, being thorough tends to pay off. I also wonder if there's some consideration to the format here where the top two of these three runners get buys in the first round, where you just don't want to miss something that's going to put you in third place. So spending a little time to be extra thorough and get things that somebody else might have missed could probably help you out more. Okay, chest game. The Thieves Big, oh how convenient. So that's a full clearable Thieves now. Karma's going back up the mountain for Spike Cave? Okay, so we had the fourth bottle and the fourth sword in Village of Outcasts. Iron Gamer getting Thieves Big. Now, it'll be interesting to see if Karma... Nope, he's going to go to Swamp, so he will not have that big key. Which could be something, but let's be honest, probably isn't. Also, I think that TR Small there in Thieves was the fourth. So that's all of those. Alright, some new checks here from a couple of runners. First check, Swamp is a flute, and DukeFireBird, I think he died to a cricket there. That is unfortunate. And the fire rod in Swamp too. Alright, so now we're actually going to get a look at that chest here in the attic. Hey, our first shield. And Karma gonna do left side swamp, of course. Makes sense. We got an almost high five there from DukeFireBird and Iron Gamer. We found the map of Thieves Town in Thieves Town, of course. Alright, left side swamp. An ice small. It's nice to have one of those. And 50 rupees. Okay, not important. Alright, we are going to get our first dungeon clear as Iron Gamer is fighting blind. With DukeFireBird not far behind. Alright, there's crystal number 1. So, DukeFireBird has not dipped Skullwoods. Iron Gamer, with that bow, may be inclined to go to Pod, and if he does, he'll probably find the hook shot on Pyramid. There's our first castle tower small for Karma. Now, Karma having the Fire Rod will be able to clear Skullwoods, so that might be his next goal, and then he will of course probably find the Thieves' Big and clear that as well. So this seems to have worked out well for Karma. Of course, DukeFireBird getting that 4th sword and bottle first. A pretty good Argus fight there. That last puff just playing hide and seek. Nicely done. Karma gonna get his first dungeon clear. Right, here's our first look at Pod from Iron Gamer. If the Pod Big is in here, that's gonna be really good. Oh, and I completely forgot, Karma, with that flute, is going to go want to activate that, so he's definitely going to be heading over to the village. Okay, Bombo's tablet. That's our 5th pod small, so that does let us clear the dungeon fully, if we had the big key, of course. Not in logic, mind you. Okay, nothing exciting in pod so far, but only 4 checks in. There is plenty more to go. Hey, red mail. Ah, okay, it was just 300 rupees on Bumper Ledge. Karma gonna find his swamp big and not be thrilled about that, I imagine. Okay, another GT small in the pod basement. The single arrow! I forget, is that vanilla? Or is it on the other side? And there's the second Castle Tower small locked behind all 6 pod smalls. Oh, our tracker, Daruk, saying this single arrow was in fact vanilla. How often do you see that? Oh, there's our second shield. And another GT small. I think that's number 3? And Iron Gamer finally... Wait a second, what? We got the Eastern Big somewhere? Okay, well I guess that's good. All 3 runners actually have the Eastern Big, so I wonder if that was quite a while ago. No, wait, the Eastern Big was in Eastern. That's right. It was the first check. Okay, so DukeFireBird coming into the pod region from the north here, having done North Dark World. He may get a look at that hookshot before going into pod. Looks like that's the case. Right here's Armos Knights. This is going to be Iron Gamer's second dungeon clear. For yet another compass. Karma's got that cane out just to be careful, because these crickets hurt. Iron Gamer walking out of the pod area, so he's gonna get that hook shot. You know, I kind of like this from DukeFireBird going for that last check in Eastern first, just in case it's the pod big. Alright, so when our runners have cleaned up everything the others mostly have done, We will have a flute, but no mitts. We'll have a fire rod, so we can clear skull, which Karma will end up doing, and probably check head. Iron Gamer going to do the second check in Castle Tower while he's here. So we found both Castle Tower Smalls and the GT Big. The last sort of ice rod we're looking for is the actual ice rod. We can clear Hera out of logic with that hook shot. Oh, we have a big key to Skullwoods, lovely. Well, it will be interesting to see where the next piece of progression pops up. Right, there's Iron Gamer's hookshot, and chances are he's going to go to Swamp now. He does have the big key, so something could be there. I guess Iron Gamer wants to just finish off Catfish first. Alright, that is now everybody getting their second dungeon clear. Oh, Iron Gamer never turned in the mushroom, so this is actually a nice package of 2 checks here. He'll get his half magic. Okay, DukeFireBird still needs to do this dip of pod. And then we'll probably also head to Swamp. Iron Gamer probably going to Swamp next, and Karma going to Skullwoods, I would think. And everybody's got a gold sword now. Alright, there's Karma's bow. And doing this back to front makes the most sense, because he's not going to end up stuck having to save and quit out of the front, having no keys. Alright, we're getting our ped check before Mothula. What a treat. I have no idea what small key that is. GT? Well, in any case, I'm pretty sure we don't need that small key. There aren't any more... It's definitely not the desert small. So... that key's not strictly necessary, regardless of what it is. Okay, our tracker, Durek saying Evil's Bane is GT, so that is the last GT small. I guess that means the GT climb, or the end of the GT climb is blocked behind PED, which has minimal logical implications, but it's still kind of funny. Okay, Mothula has 10 arrows. Alright, the bridge chest. There's our mitts. There's our progression. So, the Swamp Big Chest could still have something, but it's not gonna really bottleneck Karma yet. So mitts with that flute gives us Mire. Or the Mire area, at least. We've only got one medallion. And we've got Dark Death Mountain. And we're actually just an ice rod away from beating TR if we can get inside. Alright, the Swamp Big Chest is the Mirror Shield! Okay, at least one of the runners is gonna get it, and that's 2 shields in Swamp? That's pretty cool. Alright. Karma has that bow and a bunch of pod smalls, but no biggie. He could go there or go to the Mire area. And yeah, this makes more sense to me at least. DukeFireBird on the way to Swamp now. And with Karma's screen cut off the way it is, I did not see what that medallion was. Well, there's Quake. And the Ice Rod! Okay! Well, we have the Mire Big, so is Karma gonna go into Mire? Looks like it was just Ether, okay. And there's also a good chance now we can just clear Swamp as well. Turtle Rock, that's the one! Not even remotely close to Swamp. Kind of interesting that we're almost an hour in and we're still on 7 hearts for all 3 runners. Alright, Iron Gamer understandably gonna go activate that flute. And without much else to do, clearing Skullwood seems like the thing to do. Karma is going to do the full Firelock side here of Mire. We've only got 1 small key, so it's not in logic without all 3. But again, being thorough seems to be the way to do things. just bombs in the cutscene chest. So, as it is, it's kind of difficult to say who's ahead exactly. DukeFireBird does have a little catching up to do, but if Karma can find that pod big somewhere and avoid having to double dip pod, that would be a good advantage for him. Iron Gamer's on his way to get his mitts, and then presumably will head to Mire. And you have to think we would see Dark Death Mountain sometime soon. And there's a Skullwood Small in the Skullwood's big chest. Which is really not helpful now, but good to know. Okay, there's powder, which is nice to have. Alright, Iron Gamer dropping it on Mothula, Karma almost to Vitreous, and DukeFireBird is at Argus. Will Mothula survive long enough for Karma to get into the boss room? No, we're not going to get a triple boss fight, but close enough. Alright, there's our green pendant out of the green dungeon. DukeFireBird defeating Argus. And Iron Gamer fluting to the Mire area. Alright, here's the mountain for Karma. Iron Gamer getting Quake and Ice Rod. Imagine if it's just vanilla Quake to get into TR, that would be too funny. And it's Quake to get into TR. We have all the small keys, and we have the big key. So honestly, what do we need for Go Mode now? We just need the Pod Big, the Desert Big, we can beat Ice, and we have the Hookshot so we can beat Hera. And item-wise, we have everything we need. So we're looking for 2 big keys, and is this one of them? Yes, it is! We're just over an hour in, folks. DukeFireBird's back to Hera here. I mean, we have the small, and we have the Hookshot. Looks like he's going to go for the Hera pot first. Finally, an 8th heart. Alright, Karma's actually going to leave TR right now, because if he can find his Go Mode Pod Big, then he can save a little time in TR. Not too much, but it's still a time save. The Ice Big, not the one we need. The second Meyer Small. And 20 rupees. There is a small key on Floating Island. Looks like Karma does want to go get that, because it could be the Desert Small. Right, nice mold worm fight. For a compass. Oh, the Hyrule Castle Small, yay. So that puts that Pod Small we found in the castle in logic. Which in turn, when we find the last Pod Small, will put Castle Tower key in logic. That reminds me, Karma won't actually be in Go Mode when he finds the Pod Big, because his second Castle Tower Small is in Pod. But still, it makes sense to do these checks before finishing TR, I guess. Alright, DukeFireBird coming back to do Bombo's Tablet. He's gonna pretty quickly get funneled back into Skullwoods, because there isn't really much else he can do. Oh, that's why he went out of his way to do Hera. It's the other 5-6 crystal and he can do Pyramid Fairy now. It's very much out of logic, but it's more checks. Also, without those mitts, he doesn't know how close to Go Mode he is yet. So, I mean, this could still very well be the Pod Big. And Iron Gamer defeats Vitreous, gets his green pendant. There's Bombos and Lava Chest, we don't need that. Alright, we got some divergence here. Iron Gamer gonna go for Ice over TR. Just 50 rupees on the map of Pod there in Pyramid Fairy. So, yet another instance of a runner dipping a dungeon where somebody else has the big key. Could be relevant, probably not, but we will see. Alright, this looks like DukeFireBird going back for Skullwoods. And remembering he doesn't have the mids. Huh, our fake boots were nice, okay. Nice icebreaker there. Still 7 hearts for 2 of our runners. And DukeFireBird gets the bomb jump and gets his Skullwood small. Wait, Iron Gamer, did he find a heart container in the previous chest? Because he's up to 9 hearts all of a sudden. Karma gets the second ice small. There are a lot of bombs here in TR. And another small key. Oh, Skullwoods. Nice. Mothula is almost in logic. And iced tea, just 20 rupees. A nice relaxing Trinex fight here. Nicely done, and Iron Gamer dropping into Colts there shortly afterwards. And DukeFireBird dropping into Mothula. And is this it? The Harabig, okay, and Pendant, number 2. We've been really close to getting simultaneous triple different boss fights from our runners, but just not quite. Yeah, look, an actual heart container. Simultaneous crystal drops, though. That was nice. Karma just gonna take that big key right over to Hera while he's here. Map check from Iron Gamer. No further information available. Alright, Iron Gamer heading up the mountain. He will get his desert big. And Karma gets the Hera pot finally. Meanwhile, DukeFireBird over to the Mire area where he will get his Turtle Rock package. Okay, the Hera big, another non-issue big key. Alright, that's smoldering down for Karma. Oh, Karma is going back for Hera Basement. We have not seen this from either other runner. So, basically, the longer Karma can stay out of Pod without that big key, the better for him. He does now have a clearable Ice and a clearable Desert and Eastern. And if the Pod Big doesn't show up by then he's probably just going to end up going into Pod. Meanwhile... Okay, just the GT item counter. Iron Gamer jumping the gun with the Quake there. Huh, nice dead rock plants. So to finish my earlier thought, okay, so having the second CT small, Iron Gamer now is just looking for the Pod Big. Or he will be as soon as he finds the Desert Big in here. So the difference of being in one item versus two item go mode might affect some of the runner's decisions here. It remains to be seen, but it could lead to some more divergence. Okay, so there's the actual Desert Big. Iron Gamer now just looking for the Pod Big. Iron Gamer getting chomped a little bit, but he survives. And we have powder, so everything's fine. Alright, the Ice Palace Big Chest. Is this anything important? Is this the... Oh my goodness, that's it! That's the Pod Big. That's huge. So, Karma is not yet in Go mode, but when he goes to Pod and full clears it, he will find his second CT small, and that will be Go mode. And it looks like Vitreous is not going to survive long enough for Karma to drop in on Cold Stare. So, for the other two runners, it's going to depend if DukeFireBird takes that equipment set up to TR, where he will get his Ice Palace Big in Hookshot Cave, or if he goes to Ice Palace first. And that's Cold Stare down. DukeFireBird going back into Mire, I think, for cutscene chest. Alright, Karma fluting over to 5. He's got 2 clearable dungeons here, and then he can go over to Desert and then do the 2 towers. So, once again, the top 2 of these 3 runners will earn buys in the first round of the brackets. So it's looking like Karma's going to get the first of those 2. And the other may very well hinge on whether DukeFireBird flutes right now to 8 or to 1. And it's 8. Oh my. So Iron Gamer has he's done Turtle Rock, he's done Ice, so that's he's 2 whole dungeons up on DukeFireBird. Oh, not quite. Not Hera, but that's not really a huge time commitment. So it's just going to be a matter of who gets back to that Ice Palace big chest first. Also, our tracker, Daruk, with a good point. So Karma does need that second Castle Tower small key that is in Harmless Hellway. He's got enough keys here, and he has been pretty thorough so far, but he could be inclined to just hope it's in GT Basement with the 23 checks there. Naturally, he's going to the boss first here, because, you know, if it's there, you're done. However, with the back of Pod being pretty dense, I imagine he's not going to skip it, and if he goes to the back, he's definitely going to do Harmless Hellway. But there's still a possibility for disaster. Alright, Iron Gamer getting pendant number 2, getting the Hera big, and he's probably just going to go over and clear Hera now. So it'll be very interesting to ask the runners about their decision-making on whether to go to TR or to Ice. Because we had everything to beat TR provided we could get in, which was 2 and 3, because we didn't have Bombos. Okay, Iron Gamer gonna go to Desert, actually, and leave Hera for later. I'm not sure I agree with this, because you gotta climb the mountain again to get to Hera. Alright, that's Halma Sword down. This is... Oh wait, this is 50-50, I guess, if it's the last pendant or not. Oh, there's the Desert Small, and it's pendant number 3. So yeah, Iron Gamer does need to climb for GT again, but if... Oh, good point. Iron Gamer does know that Pod's a pendant now, and he can do GT and Hera together even without that big key. But I don't know if he knew that before setting foot in Desert. Another question to ask, but Karma is going back into Pod for the rest of the checks here. Okay, so that's where all our heart containers were. Iron Gamer up to 12 now. Alright, Karma about to hit go mode here. And there it is. And he is out. Okay, now Iron Gamer's going for Hera. So yeah, he can combo Hera GT this way. Meanwhile, Karma's just got to do Eastern, and then Desert, and then go up the mountain. DukeFireBird getting the info that Pod is his last pendant, which isn't particularly useful. And he's gonna fleet to 1. Okay, so DukeFireBird needs to clear TR, Iron Gamer needs to clear Hera. Other than that, they're on equal footing, so Iron Gamer is ahead of DukeFireBird by a not insignificant amount. But this is still very much going to depend on who last locations that Pod Big Key in the Ice Big Chest first. We have Smith Chain available, that's decently dense. Iron Gamer is going to get his second red crystal here. He's not done Pyramid Fairy, but DukeFireBird has. Also, another good point from Daruk, our tracker, Ice being a pendant. Wait, no, Ice is a crystal. Oh no, we've already cleared... Oh my goodness, my brain. Yes, you have GT available. You're going to clear GT before going back for the Ice Big Chest. So there's going to be that at least, but both of them are going to have to do that. They both had the Swamp Big at the time, so they've already got their Mirror Shield. I think they both checked the Skull Woods Big Chest. Other than that, I don't think there are any outstanding, really easy checks to go for. Alright, Karma now going to Desert. Alright, Iron Gamer gonna enter GT here. DukeFireBird getting that critical Ice Palace Big Key. Alright, so it's looking like just a full TR clear that DukeFireBird is behind by. Meanwhile, IBKarma blazing his way to a bigger lead. Alright, here's Lanmos. We're all tied up on hearts between Iron Gamer and IBKarma at 12. Okay, chat asking about GT key logic. I know the Moldorm chest is 4 key locked in GT. As for the rest of it, pretty sure double Firebar room. is 4 key locked. But other than that, you'd have to ask an expert who is not me. Our expert tracker, Daruk saying Compass Room, Rando Room, and then Double Fire Bar and Moldorm Chest. Yeah, that tracks. So of course that 4th key being on Ped. Meaning... Huh. Well, I mean, there's... I doubt our runners are just gonna skip checks here, but... They do know several places that big key can't be. Oh, of course. However, even if... Okay, hang on. It could be something that leads to the big key as far as they know, which could be logically locked behind... No, that doesn't make sense either. Never mind. Anyway, I guess there's really no reason not to just full clear GT while you're here. Well, there's our net. I guess, okay, checking these checks still makes sense, because you could find silvers and they don't take long because you're already here. But, yeah, it's definitely true that whatever you're looking for cannot have been in Compass Room, Rando Room, or Firebar Room, or, of course, Moldorm 2. Hey, there's the blue boomerang. Oh, nice save there from Iron Gamer. And here's the gauntlet for Karma. Oh look, silvers! So Karma's definitely not getting those. He's already on the climb here. But he doesn't need them. He's got Gold Sword, all 4 bottles, half magic, red mail. Wow, Iron Gamer though running up the score up to 15 hearts. And now going back for Tile Room. Well, 16 hearts now for Iron Gamer. And Karma nearly done with his climb here. Iron Gamer gonna go back for Hera Basement before he ends up flying off the mountain. Oh, the Sankheart was on the climb! Nice Moldorm 2 fight. Oh, I forgot to mention how much I love this Chrono Trigger GT climb music. And here's Aga 2. And DukeFireBird getting some disappointment there. And Karma gonna finish off Aga 2. Oh, I guess that first round wasn't a double then. Okay, Iron Gamer into the climb. DukeFireBird gonna enter GT, so he is behind by a GT basement clear. It is still possible that he... What? Oh, he hasn't done Desert still! Oh, that's right. Okay, the math works out more that way. That makes sense. Oh no, he's got to climb the mountain again after this too? Well, the Desert Big had the last pod small. And Iron Gamer putting those silvers to good use on Lanmos. Alright, here's Aga 1. How many blue balls today? Oh, DukeFireBird never went to Agina! He's gonna get some money here that he really doesn't need. And Karma and DukeFireBird have the same rupee count. Imagine that. Alright, that's Mulder 2 down for Iron Gamer. Alright, looked like 3 blue balls. So Aga 1 down, Iron Gamer fighting Aga 2, and DukeFireBird on the way to GT. And time to fight Ganon. Oh, nice triple there for Iron Gamer to finish it off. And IBKarma already into phase 3 here. IBKarma did not find the silvers in Ganon's tower because he didn't bother looking for them, understandably. Doesn't get the torch glitch because he somehow ended up shooting fire behind him. This is an awkward desync of these torches here. But 12 spins to win here. That's 1 so far. He's got half magic and 2 blue potions, so this is completely fine. Oops. Alright, now he's getting into the rhythm of things here. Oh my goodness! That was a nice save, but then he fell anyway. Honestly, just going again and getting the torch glitch this time might make it less of a headache. Alright, round 2. Oh, Iron Gamer got some really good distance on that, whatever you call it, up the left side. Alright, phase 3. Oh. He didn't look like he even went for the torch glitch there. And to Rick our Tracker with another funny point, Mothula is not in logic without all 3 small keys to Skull Woods. So none of this is still in logic. That third small key's out there somewhere. Alright, Karma gonna use a blue potion wisely. Well, DukeFireBird has passed Karma in heart containers. And now Iron Gamer, having done all the dungeons he can, is on the hunt for that bod big. Alright, Karma's done it. GG. And, oh, the bot does that. Okay, he's going to finish with an official time of 1 hour, 41 minutes, and 31 seconds. And secure the first of 2 buys in the brackets. Alright, Iron Gamer going for Pyramid Fairy, but now he's beaten Naga, so he can take the shortcut. Okay, pardon me. I clicked on the right thing and then the wrong thing and then the right thing. So we're switching over to Iron Gamer's audio. And he is using... I have it here somewhere. Undertale. Alright, so Smith Chain here. Oh, we got chat asking about MSUs. I love it when people ask about MSUs. So, basically, when you're making your MSU, there are 61 tracks. You don't have to use all of them. But there's a separate track slot for GT Basement and GT Climb. Similarly, each dungeon boss have their own tracks. And the Light World and Dark World have a second track available. So after you pull PED, you can have a different Light World track, and after you have all 7 crystals, you can have a different Dark World track. And Iron Gamer finally going for that powder. We saw fake powders from the other 2 runners, I think. Alright, purple chest. Meanwhile, DukeFireBird is almost done with his climb. Oh, it's a small key to Meyer. So that puts the Firelocked side in logic, but there was nothing there we needed. Flute to 5. Oh, the green pen didn't turn in. Is this the Skullwood Small? Okay. Iron Gamer does not have the Desert Small, and I don't remember where that was. Okay, he gets dead rocked, but looks like he's done Hera Basement. This could be Spike Cave? Oof, Aga not playing nice there for DukeFireBird. Almost follows it up with a double. And almost gets a triple there too. Alright, that'll do it. Okay, fluting to 6. Right, the big chest. Alright, Iron Gamer fluting back to 5. He's got a couple miscellaneous checks in pod. I like those boss clear numbers over on Karma's side. 2 Tempered Sword, 11 Gold Sword. We got that really early. And in fact, if he had gone to the brewery before fighting, or before doing Thieves Town, he would have got that number even higher. Alright, we actually have not seen this chest, and it's a piece of heart, surprise, surprise. Alright, Karma getting into this with a 158 collection rate. I really want to see the other two. Okay, we're fluting to 8. Oh, net strats from DukeFireBird. I appreciate this so much. Oh, DukeFireBird, please put that mirror away, that's scaring me. Oh, Derek pointing out the desert small was on Helma, so there's no chance that we would have gotten to see right side desert. But here's go mode for Iron Gamer at 151 something. No reaction at all. I suppose there isn't time to do frustration slashes when you just found your go mode. Alright, he's just got to go do pod. And then go fight Ganon. And he does have silvers. Meanwhile, DukeFireBird doing everything but Ice Palace, which makes sense. You know, a chunk of this seed was pretty linear. There were some points where you could, go one of 2 ways, but you kind of needed to do both of them just in whatever order you wanted. But then the big decision that decided it was, do you flute to 1 for TR or 8 for Ice Palace? And Karma made the right choice. Okay, DukeFireBird going to 4. Oh, for the green pendant turn-in. And that's Helmet down. That's the last dungeon Iron Gamer needed to complete. And it's time to fight Ganon now. DukeFireBird back up on the mountain. I think it's his turn to do Hero Basement. And or Spike Cave. Alright, here's Ganon. Iron Gamer's up to 18 hearts, that's pretty impressive. Alright, phase 4, here we go. Can he get the triple here? Not quite. He's just gonna reset. Oh, okay. Just try again, makes sense. My goodness, that looked dangerous. But that's gonna be number 2. 2 more arrows to go. And that is gonna do it. GG to Iron Gamer. He's gonna finish in 2nd place and claim the 2nd bye in the 1st round. He's gonna finish with an official time of 1:56.12. So a solid 15 minutes behind IBKarma. That decision to go to TR first was just huge. Alright, we are gonna see if we can get our runners in for interviews. And of course for DukeFireBird, he's still of course in the brackets, he just doesn't get a free ride in the 1st round. So this isn't, a huge devastating loss or anything. Just bear with me. Still working on it. All right, they should be joining us momentarily.
Hello.
All right, here we go. We have our runners. That was a fun race. GG's to all of you, and congratulations on your buys or not buys. But either way, you're all in the brackets, and yeah, congrats on your 6-0 in the group stage and all of that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was starting to get a little nerve-wracking near the end. I saw Karma finish while I think I was in GT or climbing one of the towers and was like, oh god. Yeah, I definitely made a mistake somewhere.
Yeah,
there-
I was in GT and I saw that dot done and I'm like, Big Key's not in GT. Crud.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
But I was like, I'm not gonna chance this, I'm gonna finish it.
Actually, I did want to ask, with that 4th GT small being on PED, what you were looking for couldn't have been 4-key locked in GT, if I'm correct?
Correct.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
you're
have
right.
been in it wouldn't have been in Moldworm 2. That's
Okay.
wouldn't have been Moldworm 2 or pre-Moldworm. Those are the only chests I think that are locked behind that key.
We were having a bit of discussion in chat here. Apparently, Rando Room and Compass Room are also 4-key locked, but yeah, I guess
They can be.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know, but I mean, if you're not sure, just go checking them makes sense because you're already there.
Honestly, at that point, I was kind of starting to panic, and I was just like, okay, I couldn't remember how many logical checks I had thought about in GT or versus Smith Chain. The one check I left behind in Desert or Ice Big or the one check in Pod, and I was like, oh, this is all garbage. So I went to Desert because that was logical, and then got that Pod key and was like, oh, gross. So that's why I ended up going back to Pod. I figured it was there, and then nope, it still wasn't there. So
Yeah, there were a few cases where one of you ended up getting a big key to a dungeon somebody else had done, and then it's like, oh, is this going to matter? No, it's not Swamp. No, it's not Skullwoods. And then finally, is it going to be Ice? And then yes, it was.
yeah.
So at that point, we were watching you, DukeFireBird. Are you going to flute to 1 or to 8? Because that could very well decide this race, and you ended up going to 8.
Mm.
So I'm curious.
Luckily, I missed the bombing across to get double Freezor, so at least Ice Palace was on my radar. It wasn't okay, there's only one check left. There was at least 2 checks.
Oh, I completely missed that.
Yeah.
But I am curious. What led to the different decision making? Like Karma, you ended up doing TR before Ice, but the other two did Ice first. Like what was on your minds around then?
Well, I was talking to them a little post race, and I told them for me it was literally full clearable dungeons that were in logic. Like TR, I had all 4 small keys. After Meyer, I had the ice rod, the big key, cane, fire rod. So I had everything. As long as it wasn't Bombos, I could do it. And I just wanted to check if it was Bombos, really. Plus do DDM.
Well, it really worked out for you in this case.
Yeah, I was just going full logical clearable dungeon to full logical clearable dungeon.
Yeah, I guess at that point I just wanted to go to Ice. I knew that with no big key it was kind of a risk, but just with the chance of something being in Ice big was, I mean, I guess it was 100%, but that was kind of my gamble, and then go up the mountain and kind of hope that I get go mode in TR. And when I got that Desert big, I mean, that would have been the go mode, right? If I had gone there a little earlier. Well, I guess Pod still would have been the go mode if I had gone up there earlier. But yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking that, ice was somewhat quick, and then we can kind of get the majority of stuff on the mountain. And I would have felt a little bad if TR was the medallion. We didn't have to, so I guess kind of hoping that the medallion was there in ice too. I don't know. It's kind of a coin flip for me.
Nah, I kind of actually figured TR was gonna be. I actually figured it was vanilla medallion requirements, just based on how the seed was progressing. I was like, yeah, Bombos is not going to be accessible for a while, I think. And, yep.
Also, Iron Gamer, nice job with the 13 for 13 sweep on the bosses with the gold sword.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
were.
that
was
could have
funny.
been a very fast gold sword. Yes, I was like, oh wow.
And
Yeah, they all went
those
pretty
collection
good except
rates.
for the last. Organifi was kind of nasty.
Mine was bad.
Mine was non-existent. Haha.
Yeah,
I think it
I
was just pure
fell and
panic.
missed double torch glitch due to my controller inputs just did not want to go.
Oof.
Yeah, that was kind of odd because you were torching it, and then one flame shot out behind you, and it just happened to be the one that missed the glitch.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't even hit a direction. So it's time
That
to
is so
probably
weird.
change controllers.
Yeah, you might want to check your membranes on that.
Well, it's not even I play on a PS5 controller.
Ah,
So it lasts quite a bit longer, but it's just, I've been using it for a long time. So it's not surprising that even it's probably starting to give out.
well, GG's on getting you guys' buys. I'll hopefully see one of you in the semifinals.
Yeah, who knows?
I'm
Yeah,
excited
this
to
is
see how everything lines up.
Yeah,
Which
me
I
too.
Which I think that would be you, Iron. I think that would be you because I think you're the number 2. I'm going into number 3.
Oh, okay. All right.
Should everything work out, we'll meet each other in the semis.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Good luck. I look forward to it. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty cozy tournament from what I've heard. Only 14 people making the brackets because there were only, 7 groups?
Yeah,
27 people.
Yeah, pretty small this year.
Well, I'm looking forward to the brackets and seeing how everyone does. So good luck to all 3 of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have any final thoughts on this seed?
I'll get you, Karma.
That's not the first time that's been said to me this tournament. My comment is thank you, Blue Link, because I know how hard restreaming and calming are, and to solo both in a 3-person race. Good job.
There were
Yeah,
some
thank you
hiccups,
so
but
much.
I'm glad it all worked out. I mean, the real hero of this restream is Daruk, solo
Yes.
tracking all 3 of you. What a hero! We're so glad to have him.
Well done. Well done.
But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you to both of you and to ZSR for putting this on.
Yeah,
Yep.
thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you, and good luck again in the brackets, guys.
Thanks.
Well, with that, thank you everyone for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the race, and we hope you're looking forward to brackets. We will be getting as many of those restreamed as we can, and here's to an exciting conclusion to the tournament. Have a great rest of your day, everyone.
Bye.